Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I've been meaning to do this video. I just really wanted to wait until I was completely done with my medication so I can do the video for you guys. So, for today's video, I want to talk about Accutane. So, if you haven't seen my past video, I did a video on my acne story and kind of like a little preview of my Accutane journey. I was barely starting it, so I gave you kind of a little look into what I was going through at the moment. So I got on Accutane. I was on Accutane for 8 months. So I gave you a little sneak peek into my Accutane journey when I first was starting it and what everything was looking like so far. I have been taking like videos and clips and pictures of like my skin throughout the whole process. So I will definitely show that throughout the video so you guys can see the difference and all of that. So if you want to go ahead and hear about my Accutane journey and how amazing it is and all of that, go ahead and keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and it's tea time. Okay, so like I said, I was on Accutane for 8 months. I actually finished my Accutane like 2 months ago. I just didn't want to do the video right away because I kind of wanted to wait a little bit and see like what was going to happen after I stopped taking it. So I have been off of it for about 2 months now, and I kind of just wanted to, tell you guys how everything was for me and everything. So if you didn't watch my past video, which you should, I got on Accutane last year. Well, kind of, my whole process started last year. I suffered with kind of like moderate acne, I would say, all through high school. After I graduated, I had my daughter. After I had my daughter, my skin started getting out of control. It got really bad. Like, I'm gonna show you guys pictures of how bad it got. Like, you won't even believe how bad it got. Like, it was nasty. It was nasty. So it started getting really crazy and ugly and hideous and all that. So I ended up going to the dermatologist because I was like, you know what? Like, I cannot take this anymore. This is horrible. Like, what is going on? Like, it got really bad, guys. Like, I used to cry of how bad I felt because it was really bad. Like, that's how bad it was. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I can't take it anymore. I went to the dermatologist. We tried a couple of medicine. We tried birth control, a couple of things. Nothing really worked until I started taking Accutane. So once I started taking Accutane, my life changed for the better. Everything got so much better. So I started taking Accutane when I first started. The doctor kind of went over with me like all the side effects and like how to take it and pretty much all of that stuff. I did have to kind of like look into everything and look at people's like experiences with it and all that, because Accutane is a very serious drug. Like, you do have to go to the dermatologist and get it prescribed. Other than that, you cannot get it. It is a very serious drug. It does come with quite a bit of side effects as well. Not everyone gets it as horribly as other people. I, for myself, don't feel like my side effects were that horrible. Honestly, I feel like I expected worse. I did suffer from some, but I don't think it was that serious. When I was watching like other people's videos, their side effects were like horrible, and I was just like, oh my god. Some people were bad, some people were not so bad. So I kind of really just like depends on you yourself, to be honest. I feel like I got a pretty good run for it. It wasn't horrible. So I am very glad about that. I was like, oh my god, because I was really scared. So pretty much when you start taking your Accutane, go to the dermatologist every month, and pretty much she looks at your skin, takes your pictures, looks how everything is and all that, and then he kind of goes over with you like, the medicine and how it's gonna be, how you're gonna take it, and all of that stuff. then you have to sign up for this thing called iPledge. So iPledge pretty much is like an online program thing where you go and you pretty much answer like basic questions, like knowledge questions, I would say, I guess. And it's pretty much like just to kind of really let you know and make sure that you're informed about like all the risk, and like, you know, you have to be on birth control when you take Accutane, so you have to be on 2 forms of birth control because it's really dangerous, like really dangerous to get pregnant when you're on Accutane. So you have to take 2 forms of birth control, so I had to do that. And pretty much every month that you go, when you're there, you take the questions online, and then you cannot get your prescription until you take those questions and the doctor pretty much approves it. So other than that, you cannot get your prescription. So it's pretty serious. You also have to take a pregnancy test every month that you go to make sure that you're not, you know, pregnant and taking the medicine, because that could be really bad. So I had to do that as well. Even though I knew I wasn't pregnant, every time I went, I was like, but, you know, I mean, who wouldn't get scared taking a pregnancy test? Like, come on. You could be like 2 minutes late and you're still like. So I had to do that, and once I got my first dosage, pretty much this is what the medicine looks like. It comes in a little box like this. So there's different types of Accutane. Like I've seen other ones that have like different names. This one is called Myrocian. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I don't know. So this is pretty much what mine look like. And then you also have different doses that you can take. So that kind of also makes a difference in how long you take the Accutane for. Me, I weigh less than 100 pounds. So I couldn't really take large doses because my body is so small. I'm just small. And so that kind of extended my time that I had to take it, which I was like, you know, like, what can I do? That's just me. So I do know if you do weigh more, you can take higher doses and, you know, you can kind of speed it up and all that. But I still ended up taking it for less than I thought it was. We at first thought it was going to be a whole year, but it was only 8 months. I mean, that's something, right? So pretty much when I first started, I was doing 20 milligrams. And then from there, I went to 30. So I did 20 for about like 2 months, and then once I like was kind of like, okay, the side effects are not that horrible, I did 30, and then after that I kept it for like another 2-3 months, and then kind of just, you know, felt it off and see if the effects were like not that bad and all that. And then from there I did my 40, which is the max that I could do. So pretty much looks like that. And then from there, that's the highest I could do. So from there I just kept taking it. So pretty much you see, it even says here, like, do not get pregnant with this. Well, pretty much with the medicine, you take it once a day, every day. I would take it at night. So you're pretty much supposed to take it like with a meal, so it doesn't upset your stomach. So I would always take it at night, you know, before going to sleep, because, you know, I would eat. So I just found it easiest for me, really, because I know, you know, at night I get like take my makeup off, get ready to go to bed, I take my other medicines, and like I'm just like, let me get it in at that time. For me, that was just quicker. But really, you can take it like any day, any time throughout the day, really. So pretty much it comes like this. It gives you a little like package of like, you know, the medicine, and like I literally have like thousands of boxes of these in my bathroom closet, because I would just like finish them and keep them there. So pretty much in a package like this come 3 of these. Comes 3 of these, and then this is what it looks like when you open it. So it pretty much tells you all the side effects, like all of the warnings and all that you can experience, and you know, like everything. Pretty much when I read this the first time, like it scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, because you know, it's pretty serious, like strong. And then it pretty much looks like that. Sorry, it's all crappy, but I just kept them. So the little pills come here, and 10 of these, and then you get 3 of these packages. That's for 1 month pretty much. And then it has the little pregnant little lady there to remind you to not get pregnant when you're taking these, because it's bad. Like I said, it's bad. So it pretty much says you must not take Myrocian, I don't know how to say it, if you are pregnant or may become pregnant during treatment. So it reminds you on each thing. It says, stop taking Myrocin and call your doctor right away if you or any family member notices that you have any of the following signs and symptoms of depression and psychosis. So, start to feel sad or have crying spells, lose interest in activities you once enjoyed, sleep too much or have trouble sleeping, become more irritable, angry, or aggressive, have change in your appetite or body weight, have trouble concentrating, withdraw from friends or family, feel like you have no energy, have feelings of worthlessness or guilt, start having thoughts about hurting yourself or taking your own life, so suicidal thoughts, start acting on dangerous impulses, start seeing or hearing things that are not real. Tell your doctor if you or someone in your family has ever had a mental illness or take any medications for mental illness. So when I read this, I completely shit myself. I was like, bro, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? So thankfully, I didn't experience any of those things. I made sure that I did tell all of my family members that I was starting this medicine. My husband as well, you know, I read everything with them. So, you know, if I didn't notice any signs or anything like that, you know, they knew to watch out for anything like that. Honestly, I didn't feel any of this. I didn't feel depressed. I didn't feel like hurting myself. I wasn't like aggressive. I definitely made sure I went over all of this with them. I would for sure recommend doing the same thing. Like I said, it's a serious drug. Like people think like, oh, it's just you're taking your acne away. Like no, it's a serious drug. So make sure you please take it seriously. Like I kind of want to tell you what I experienced. So for sure, he told me the main things that I would definitely notice were gonna be like dryness of the skin. So your skin gets really dry. Pretty much what this medicine does, it like sucks up all the oil and like dirt in your body. So you can't get oily anymore, really. So that means that, you know, you can't get oily, there's no like dirt, there's no bacteria trapped in your pores, so then you don't get any acne, really. Like your pore glands literally like shrink to tiny. So you can't get any acne, can't get any oil. Oil creates bacteria, bacteria creates acne. I'm so smart. But anyways, yeah, so the dryness was one of them that he told me. You can get dryness on your skin, your eyes also get really dry, so does your nose as well. So for sure, the dryness, boy, let me tell you, that was horrible. I will say that was one thing that I was like, oh my god, like, it had its perks, honestly, because like I've always had really oily skin, and when I was taking the medicine, sorry, my face got red just because, I don't know, I'm hot, but I can't take off my beanie because like my hair's flat, so just ignore my face, it'll go away. But like I was saying, my hair used to be really oily and so was my face. So once my hair like did not like completely stop getting oily in my face, I was like, oh my god, like yes, because I used to have really oily skin. Like when I say oily, I mean oily. So I noticed that right away. So like it was dry, but it wasn't like flaking and like cracking and getting all nasty like how I would think it was. It would just get dry till like I would feel like the tightness. So I just made sure that I like moisturized really well. The thing that did get super dry, that was like horrible and the most painful for me, was my lips. Your lips get so dry. If you've like watched any of my other videos, like I've talked about this multiple times. Like my lips would get so dry, you guys. It was horrible. Your lips get super dry. Like if you don't put any like kind of chapstick or like moisturizer or something, like your lips will crack, they'll peel, they will literally flake off. Like it was horrible. That was one thing that really like, oh my god, it stressed me out so bad. Just one thing that did happen to me really badly. My lips were just horrible. Like if I didn't have anything, you could literally see like my skin flaking off. It was really nasty. Like I did not enjoy that at all. Another thing that I did experience for sure was the like the tiredness. I was already like, you know, I'm already always tired because, you know, like I work full time and then, you know, like I have a kid and, you know, like I'm at work 24/7 and all that. So I'm already always tired. but I definitely noticed for sure when I started taking the medicine, like I just felt like really tired and exhausted all the time, which kind of sucked. I mean, it wasn't like to where I wouldn't get out of bed or I couldn't do things, but like, you know, I would notice like it would be like really hard for me to get out of bed in the mornings. Like, you know, like I would sleep and I would sleep and I would sleep, and I felt like I didn't get any rest. Like I was just sleeping, but I was waking up still feeling drained. So that kind of really sucked for me. So for sure, you know, I did not enjoy that. I would feel like groggy and tired and sleepy all the time, and like the main thing for me was always like so hard for me to wake up early in the morning, like so hard. Like I'm telling you, like on my days off, like I could wake up like at 12 or 1 in the afternoon and I still felt like I was extremely tired. So I definitely did suffer from that. Fatigue was really bad. My skin in general also got really dry. I had to have like creams and all that on me like 24/7 because like my arms like and my legs would start to literally, like if I went like this, you could see like my dead skin just flaking off. I know, that's disgusting, right? And they would get really itchy like if I didn't have lotion on him and all that. So for sure I had to like always have creams on me and lotions and all that. He also, like the dermatologist also told me like to limit my time in the shower, so I couldn't really use like hot water because it would just kind of make everything worse. So I had to shower like, you know, he told me 10 minutes, but like, come on now, like it takes me 10 minutes just to get the water temperature right. So I was like, good luck with that. So pretty much I would try to shower like as quick as I could, you know, like 20 minutes tops, and definitely not use the water as hot as I normally would because I like it burning hot. That's how hot I like it, but I had to stop that. So, but like, other than that, guys, like, you know, like it was not horrible for me, and I'm so glad. The symptoms were like nothing compared to that, like what it could have been. Excuse me, to like what it could have been, to how some people get it. So I was really glad. Like if I could go back in time and like do this way sooner, oh my god, like I really would, you guys. Like I'm not even exaggerating when I say like Accutane changed my life. Like it literally changed my life, you guys. Like I do not regret it one bit. Those little side effects are nothing compared to like how bad I used to feel and how bad my skin is. Like I'm gonna show you pictures. I'm gonna show you pictures and you're gonna see the difference. Like it was really bad, like horrible. Like I just like, and you know, obviously I can't make you do it, you know, like there's a lot that you have to look into, like research it, you know, like look at videos, look at people's like testimonies, like do your research on it, look at the side effects, like, you know, research it before you go and do it because it's a big step. And I definitely did that. I do not regret it, not one bit. Not one bit. Obviously I know it's not going to be the same for everyone. Everyone is different. So that's why I said like test it out, you know, do your research, see if it's something that you might want. I'm going to show you pictures and like you're going to see like, you know, month by month how like much my skin like changed. Like
it is January 24th. It is 12:30 p.m. and I'm going to be taking Accutane pill. So this is what my skin looks like as of now.
Update of what my skin is looking like right now. I only have 2 months left on Accutane, so it should be the end of this whole month actually, which is October, and then sorry, and then all of November. So I should be done by December. So hopefully, if everything keeps going great, I should be done with my whole treatment by December. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what my skin is looking like right now. Give you a little update. So I have no makeup on right now, This is my bare face. Still have a little bit of scarring right here, but that's like nothing compared to how it used to be, so I'm really not complaining. I still get a little bit of redness around here, but like I said, nothing compared to what it was back then. I have a little bit of scarring right here and around my nose, just this area right here. That always gets red pretty quickly, gets pretty irritated fast. But I just kind of wanted to show you what my skin is looking like right now, to be honest. I'm pretty proud of it, and I still have 2 months left, so we should see if anything changes, if it gets better. I cannot complain, and I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at right now. Give you a little update. So, I shall see you guys back in 2 months. Guys liked the video. I hope this helped anyone that is thinking about getting Accutane. I feel really good about my skin now. Like, I love my skin. I feel confident in it. I feel happy. I want you guys to feel like that if you're struggling with acne. I want you guys to feel good and confident and happy. I really hope this video helped you guys out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.